Okay, we're now going to begin our post-race media availabilities for today here at Bowman Gray Stadium. We're now joined by finishers of second and third in today's Cookout Clash. Ryan Blaney, driver of the number 12 Team Penske Ford Mustang, along with William Byron, driver of the number 24 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. If you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll do our best to get a mic to you. We'll start right here with Zach.
One, just what was it like just going through? We had snow, sleet, rain this weekend, this week. Just what was it like just to kind of get through it? And it seemed like a difficult spot for everybody, but you guys got through.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a marathon race. You know, it's kind of seemed like it was never going to end. I mean, just looking at the board and seeing like 70 laps to go. But I think it was good. I felt like they did a good job with the rain conditions. I wish we had a practice session in the rain just to kind of understand the characteristics a little better. And then it seemed like guys just started, kind of using each other and into the wall and stuff. And that wasn't great. But then it started to dry line at the end, and it was fun. So, it was interesting.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's just a wacky day, from a wacky race, really, from the first 100 laps going dry and then sleeting, wintry mix. Right in the middle there, and then firing off, having really no clue what to expect, and then it finally, like William said, got a little bit of a dry line there, and got it back to a little bit of some normal racetrack conditions. But pretty wild day, long race, that's for sure.
We'll come next to Tim right here.
Tim Moore Motorsports Day. This first one goes for Ryan. I mean, Willie mentioned 70 laps to go. You were in 17th, didn't even look like you would have a chance of rebounding, and you find yourself in the top three. I mean, did you even think you had a chance of getting back to the top five at that point?
No, I didn't. I wasn't good in the wet at all, and I was kind of nervous. I thought my car was unbelievable in the dry. Got the fourth there at the break, and I was kind of nervous when we were going to refire on wets because I'm like, well, my car does really good in the dry. I don't need this for the wets. And so I faded hard, and then just kind of honestly just rode around there, like seeing what would happen, and missed some wrecks, some guys using each other up, just kind of picked their way through. And then when the dry line came, I actually got fairly decent there, with maybe 35, 40 to go. There started to be a little bit of a drier lane, and then it started to move a little bit further down and a little bit higher up, and my car just kept some tire in it, a little bit better than the other guys that were really good in the wet. But going from mid-pack to the front to the back to the front again, it's a crazy night.
And then, William, for you, I'm more wondering, obviously you guys contested the spot and then NASCAR gave it back. Mm-hmm. I'm just wondering, is this the first time you guys maybe won an argument? Because you don't usually see when NASCAR makes a call, they overturn something like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was, appreciate them looking at that. I mean, we'd just kind of talked under that caution about taking fuel, and then I guess they pitted everyone for fuel. So it was, it was kind of a wacky deal, but glad it worked out and glad they kind of looked at it.
Come on to Jay here next.
This is for either one of you. After the last
There's a
restart,
microphone.
everybody was so close, and then Ryan kind of got a lead there. What did you think as you kind of saw him behind, as you saw him in front of you, what your chances of going up in the front?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I just kept over driving in turn one, so I don't know. You just get kind of bored or try stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
you see him getting away.
Yeah, his car seemed phenomenal. Like, I mean, he I thought William and I were pretty even and pretty decent, and gosh, he took off and got a 10-15 car length lead right away, and then he probably just cruised around there, saved his stuff for a caution. But his car was really good, and they did a good job of adjusting for whatever they needed to, and him adjusting for the racetrack changing. So it was good for him. Happy for him. Put together a really good race.
Go to Chris next.
Chris Weaver, Fox 8 WGHP. When we always hear it's a lot harder than it looked, but this looked incredibly difficult when it was wet. Kind of explain to me the learning curve of figuring that out on the fly and how difficult from hand-eye coordination to the foot movements and all of the stuff you had to do in the car to make that work.
I mean, I think it's a couple things. Like, I feel like everyone's really good at adapting. It takes more it takes a few laps to just kind of get your bearings, and then there's a lot to do with the car balance and kind of working with that too. So it's a balancing act, and I think it just different every racetrack. It is fun because there's like different patches on the racetrack and things that really matter, and that's cool. But it's kind of the whole package. I mean, I think it takes driver and team, so it's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty neat working through it, and not knowing what to expect and not knowing exactly what lane is going to be dominant. Like, I was personally thinking while we were running around there under caution before we went back green in the wets, like that second lane looked like the asphalt looked smoother. So I was like, well, maybe water is kind of sitting on top of it, but it's out of the rubber. So I was like, I don't know which one will be better. And the second lane kind of was the best lane just from the rubber on the bottom. But, as a driver, you're just guessing, right? You're guessing to your best, thoughts of what you think is going to be good, of how hard can I charge it, how fast can I roll, and race car drivers, we always adapt, and that stuff's pretty neat to do when we're thrown into that stuff. It's pretty cool.
Any other questions for either? We'll go to Bob here.
William, have you talked yet about the getting your spot back in here?
Yeah, we
Okay.
just talked a little bit about
Okay.
it, but yeah.
All right, I'll get that later. Just for both of you, like sleet, cold, delays. Do you want to come back here again for another clash?
I mean, I don't really have any opinion on it. I think this race last year and the first half of this race, like it puts on a good race. Like you had a lot of comers and goers even in that first half. And the weather's the weather. Like that just is what it is. You can't predict that stuff. I don't think you can judge a race or a track off of a weird weather circumstance. I think this place, honestly, judging off the first half, put on a good show. And then just the way it just is, calamity as it would be with any place. But appreciate the fans for sticking around all night. I bet that was brutal for those folks up in the aluminum grandstands. That's some cold asses up there. But yeah, I like coming here. I think it puts on a good show, and it was just kind of a wacky second half of the race.
I agree. I think the track races pretty well. It's got good character. It's a little bit narrow, but yeah, I think it's been really fun. LA was unique. I mean, it just felt like sort of hairpin corners, and this just flows a lot better. So it's got good character.
You good?
Casey Funderburg, Queen City News. This is for both of you guys. Just kind of looking ahead now to Daytona, now that you've got this race under your belts, just what are your mindsets now actually going into the start of the season with races that are going to count?
Well, it's just nice to get back in the car tonight. Like, I haven't been in a race car since Phoenix. I didn't have any tests or anything this winter, and it was just nice to get back in the swing of things. And, you work with your guys, through the week and in the winter, but, like, nothing's better than working with them at the racetrack and, like, kind of getting that camaraderie back and the communication side down and just getting back to what you're used to. Looking forward to going down there, Daytona. Try to see if we can make William not win one. But yeah, I look forward to.
You're pretty good there.
What's that?
You're pretty good there.
You've won the last two. Shut up. Yeah, but I look forward to getting back with my guys and getting the year rolling and seeing how the week goes in Daytona.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's a long week down there, so just excited to. I mean, it kind of feels like a little summer or spring break when you go down there, so it's fun. And then, yeah, I just get ready. It's so long from now, but excited to kind of do all the procedural stuff and go pretty fast again.
All right. If there are no further questions for them, thank you all for your time. Appreciate it.
Thanks, cool.
Like the sweater.
Sure, killed a zebra for that.